Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber Podcast, episode 61. I am your host, Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least. Joining me, as usual, Devin.
What up, Skank?
And JJ.
Howdy.
Oh, I hope you guys are ready. We got a pretty packed week of gaming news. And actually, some gaming news that I really want to talk about. Maybe not gaming news. Entertainment news, I guess we'll say. That I really want to talk about because of just the discussion that is surrounding it and everything. But yeah, we'll get into all that. But because, we actually kind of even started recording a little late. And there's a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and just get into what we've been playing the past week. JJ, we'll start with you.
I've just been playing a lot of Escape from Tarkov and some RuneScape and World of Warcraft, just because the expansion comes out tomorrow for World of Warcraft. So I got my character ready to go.
Wait, it comes out tomorrow?
Pandaria Classic comes out tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Holy
Unless
shit.
servers get pushed back again because, they need more time to fucking update it, but whatever. So everything goes smoothly. 3 o'clock tomorrow, PST.
What are they updating? Isn't it just a re-release? Like, you just press right-click, save as.
Yeah, they're just changing some things that were just pretty, apparently pretty busted back then. So they're just gonna just balance it a little bit more. I think that's what one of my buddies said.
All right.
That's when I just relived the shit and actually learned how to do the raids.
And Devin, what about you? What have you been playing this past week?
Just Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I mean, okay, so what's the game like? How are you enjoying it?
Well, I've only probably put like 2-3 hours in it, but so far it's a ton of fun. If you like Red Faction, like destructible environments, it's fun. Just like, I don't know. I've caught myself not going to the objective and just trying to like punch around and find collectibles because it's just fun, just diving down, punching, and just seeing all the stuff explode. Like, my only complaint about the game is sometimes like I've noticed like the frames have dropped a few times, and I've noticed like some reviewers have also said like that. So that's kind of disappointing.
I think Nintendo did say it's supposed to sometimes drop.
Yeah, which it's kind of disappointing because it's like, okay, this is like your first big release since like the console. I know you had Mario Kart come out when it came out, but like, I don't know. We've been playing Mario Kart games consistently for years, but this is your first DK game, like DK 3D platformer, since Rare made the one on the N64. So it's just like, I don't know. And this game had been in development. Like, I saw something that it's like it's been in development even before like GTA 6. Like, technically it's been in development for a really long time because it's supposed to be like a Switch 1 title. I saw like a comparison of like what it was supposed to look like on Switch 1 compared to now on Switch 2, and it's like you guys still can't get the like a consistent frame rate. Like, I would get it maybe if it was like that's handheld mode, the frame drop, but like, I don't know, dock, like I've only played it in dock mode and the frames drop every once in a while. It's like, that's kind of disappointing, but other than that, like, if you like Odyssey, stuff like that, you're gonna like this game.
Cool. As for me, I've been playing more Elden Ring. Yeah, because, I don't know. I just kept playing it for some reason, getting other weapons and testing out other builds and everything. But the main thing I've been playing this past week is the new expansion for Destiny 2. It's supposed to be the start of their Fate saga. Going the whole MCU route. Oh, here's a new start. So, Edge of Fate. I'm going to do a review on it, obviously. But, I don't know. I don't want to say I hate the expansion. I don't hate it. I kind of have a strong dislike for some of the stuff. So maybe I would say the expansion is just a little bit more disappointing. Because, like, it's not... they clearly were like, okay, we have to try some new stuff because they can't just have the same old like, oh, shoot a bunch of enemies, move to the next room, shoot a bunch of enemies. Maybe you're doing protecting your ghosts and all this stuff. So now they've added these new mechanics where like it's called matter spark or matter charge, or it's just different things where it's like, okay, so the matter spark one is you turn into a ball of electricity or whatever it is, and you can go through like specific areas, kind of like Metroid. When you turn into a ball, you can go into little pipes and stuff like that. They do that. It also has like an electric attack, so you can, if you need to charge up stuff. So, there's things like that. There's also like this new cannon called the relocator, where, some of the puzzles are like, okay, you need to shoot this, that then sends the beam to this point, to this point, to this point, to then open up a portal. And then you get to the next room. And I don't know, for me, those things are fine, with the way they want to do the structure of the world, or like the new like open area space, where it has a little bit of a Metroidvania kind of thing going on, where when you get the new abilities, you can like upgrade the abilities, and now you can move to this spot, and like, oh, you got this, so now you can open up these, and you could go here and all this other stuff. I think it would have worked just fine with that, but it's so focused like during the campaign missions, and it breaks up the gunplay a little bit too much for me. But I mean, that's like my biggest complaint, is that the gunplay can get broken up so often with those things, because it's like earlier today I was playing a campaign mission, and it's like, okay, I'm not shooting any enemies, but now there's a puzzle where you got to do this. You turn into a matter spark to go in here, to then get this, to then go over here to like shoot the relocator gun and all this stuff, to open up here, to then go over there, inside there, to turn into a little spark, to go through here. But you also, before you turn into the spark, you gotta like do this other thing where like these platforms get they get like put in the area for like 30 seconds, and I don't know, it's fine if like I said, if it's like you want to use it in just the open world stuff or the open area stuff for exploration, but for the actual missions, it's kind of pissing me off. But yeah, I mean, the story's really good. They got a new character named Lodi who looks nothing like he should be in the game or whatever. Doesn't look like the other characters. He doesn't look like fantastical enough or whatever. But he's voiced really well. Like, the voice acting's really well done, and yeah, I mean, the story's good so far with like time travel and stuff. But yeah, that's all I've been basically playing, trying to get my power level back up, because, well, they reset everyone's power level to 10, so yeah. But yeah, so I guess we could go ahead. Huh?
Would you say it's a mid expansion?
The thing is, I don't want to say it's mid, but I also don't want to say like it's great. For me, I think it's just because like I've seen so many other like Destiny players are like, oh yeah, this is really good. It's almost as good as the final shape, and I'm like, no, let's not do that. Like, it's not almost as good as the final shape. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's really good, but that whole matter spark thing is really pissing me off. And I just realized I haven't had the gameplay going for the podcast, but whatever. That's only 10 minutes, so. I have actual Destiny gameplay going on right now for the podcast, but yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't want to say it's bad, but I'm not going to say it's great or amazing or anything. It's good, but man, that matter spark, or just like the abilities gameplay that they added, is just, it slows things down, and it's too much of an interruption for me at times. Where I'm just like, okay, can I just, like, put it this way. I'm not even kidding. There's a part where I go into a room, I shoot up a bunch of enemies. This is an actual part of one of the missions. I just go in a room, shoot up a bunch of the enemies, and then the next like room is blocked off by a shield. So all it really has me do, there's no like, oh, I got to do this, do this. It really just says, it's just like, oh, turn it a little matter spark, go into this pipe that's right next to it, go in a circle, and then end up on the other side, and now you're in the next room to fight a bunch of enemies. I'm like, why couldn't I have just been like, okay, the shield is now down, I can move to the next part of the level? But yeah, it's just things like that where it's a little too, like I said, it interrupts the gunplay for me. And I mean, it's well documented on this podcast. I'm a head empty, just shoot, just attack kind of guy. So yeah.
You should install it.
I should uninstall. No. I'm still having a lot of fun playing it because, contrary to your guys' belief, like Destiny is still a very fun game. Well, no, it's obviously not most people's beliefs because it still makes people buy the campaign, people buy their expansions and everything. Yeah, I mean,
game's dying.
I mean, it's possibly like the game's been around for. Well, the franchise has been around since what, 2013, 12 years. Like, it's hard to maintain when new games come out. And if you have any kind of negativity that you have to recover from, and Bungie's had a lot of negativity to recover from, it's hard to maintain momentum. Especially when you have, like, I think when it comes to Destiny specifically, they have an issue of, even back with Destiny 1, you had the game come out and it was awesome. But then you have like these two smaller expansions that are just like, why did they do this? Well, no, I guess the Dark Below wasn't as, people did like it enough, but like at the time at least, people were like, oh, the raid is just like a really long strike mission. There's not a lot of like platforming and all that stuff. It's a little straightforward. More like the strikes. I want to say the House of Wolves, people did kind of like it, but I don't remember that much talk about it like the Dark Below. Then the Taken King was just like, yeah, everyone loved that. But at the time, I swear Rise of Iron, the next expansion, was like hated. I think maybe the only thing people really liked about it was the raid. I swear at the time, nobody. I've seen more people like kind of talk a little bit more fondly about it, but at the time, no one seemed to like Rise of Iron. Then Destiny 2 came out, and it was like, okay, but there wasn't enough to do and all that stuff. I don't remember, what was the next expansion after that? It was Curse of Osiris, I think. I don't know, they had the two smaller expansions like they did with the first game, and people were like, dude, there's like not enough to do with this. And then they started having bigger expansions like Forsaken and Shadowkeep? I don't remember all the expansion names and what order, but like they would have like a really good expansion, then the next one was like not as good, up until like, okay, then they had oh my god, I'm forgetting the one with Savathun, what it was called, but that expansion everyone loved. And then the next expansion, Beyond Light, I want to say. See, I'm not even remembering their expansions because it's way too many fucking things to remember. But I remember I hated that shit.
I regret even asking.
Yeah. Yeah, you want an explanation, you got it.
I didn't actually want to. I just wanted to. The game's a dying game.
Like I said, it's possible that the game is dying, but I don't know. It still seems to be talked about enough, and it's still alive enough that it's they're still putting out enough updates and all this stuff. So I don't know. I think you just think it's dying because you don't like the game, but that's fine, I guess. You don't have to like the game.
Just go off like what's actually like stats and stuff. So
Well, what's stats?
I mean, like you can go and look on like Steam player accounts and stuff like that.
Oh, come on. Let's not do that. Like, you know what? This is just an aside. I really hate these, like, people using these, like, Steam player accounts and, well, specifically Steam player accounts, because I don't really know if there's ways to really find PlayStation and Xbox user, accounts and all that stuff. But I really hate that shit because, like, there were certain games that people were like, dude, it's a dead game because nobody was playing it on Steam. Yet, like, the game was thriving still because obviously it was more console focused, stuff like that. Like, to use Steam as the end all be all of like, oh, if Steam isn't.
But you asked for a stat and I gave you a stat and now you're butthurt about it. So
I'm saying, like, you're saying the game is dead because, oh, Steam doesn't have a lot of it?
I mean, like, PC players make up a large contingent of the player base, so...
Well, at one point, PlayStation was the dominant console for that. For all we know, it's still the dominant console. Like, maybe, like, obviously, like, streamers and YouTubers, that's where they went, to PC, because that's where YouTubers and streamers go, is they play all their stuff on PC, mainly. But
I think if you look at the sales of their DLCs, it's definitely declined.
I don't know. I'm not going to say it's dead because they still seem to be pumping enough into it. But maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe they're pumping something trying to keep it afloat, and it's just going to die at some point. Like, again, the franchise is old at this point, and they've not kept up everything in a consistent manner. They've had a lot of lows, and that could have, eventually they probably sank. But until that ship sinks completely, I'm still on it. I don't know, man. I don't like to use all that shit because, like, there's too many things, like, especially like when you're on the internet as much as I am, Twitter and all that stuff. People just want to go with the, like, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. Like, when it's dead, then let's say it's dead. Like, let's do that instead of just being like, oh, it's dead because I see this and it just confirms my belief. Like, no. That's like the whole thing with, like, well, I mean, we'll get into it later, but more about it, but, like, people saying Xbox is dead and all that stuff. Like, just because it's something that you're like, oh yeah, this definitely confirms my belief, doesn't mean it's the case. Like, when it happens, it happens. Okay.
So you pretty much say it's a dead game once they say, like, game's canceled, it's completely fucking dead.
Yeah, once
Anthem's not dead until January of next year.
Yeah. Anthem, I mean, it's dying for sure. But Anthem, the unfortunate thing is, obviously, I don't think EA, it would be cool if EA maybe were like, hey, you know what? We decided against it, and there was something to save it, but, like, yeah. Because there's, I don't know. To me, there's always some kind of hope that maybe they'll be like, you know what? We're not going to do this. Maybe not with Anthem, but, like, other games that have had that, like X Defiant, I think, could have been one of those games where it wasn't dead just like that. It was dying, but you could resuscitate it a bit if you just focused on it. You have to keep it back up, or get it back up, keep it afloat. But yeah, we have too many studios that just be like, yeah, you know what, just cut it all off. It's dead. And then that's when that thing is dead. When they give you the, like, oh yeah, boom, it's gone. It's just like, dude, JJ, I know you can attest to this. Like, World of Warcraft, at one point, had, like, a low player count, right? Because people were, like, getting sick of it. Weren't they? Like, I remember that. Like, people were like, yeah, it's not as popular as it was. Then they did the Warcraft Classic, or World of Warcraft Classic. it brought a lot of people back. But now everyone seems to be, leaving it again. I don't know, man. We get like these kind of statements about things being dead.
And I think with the WoW though, it's like that expansion was so fucking terrible. Like the writing was dumb. It was essentially just fucking Thanos. That's literally the whole story if you just think about it. On that, it was dumb as shit. A lot of the characters made some stupid fucking decisions and shit like that in the whole fucking game. That I think went beyond some characters and shit. And with the WoW Classic, when they brought it back, people loved it just because, they played it 20 years ago. But now it's just like, now they're going to Miss Pandaria, which is a kind of, I think people were saying that's when retail became retail. So that's what people don't like and are quitting because they want to play Classic.
Yeah.
But jumping to RuneScape because, again, RuneScape is essentially altering its timeline to do whatever its own thing and go away from those updates that people hated.
Mm-hmm.
And if WoW did the same shit where like they had Classic and just only did like, okay, now we have Classic, now we're doing a different expansion. Instead of Burning Crusade, you do something else, completely something different. I think one of Anniversary they added a whole nother raid that wasn't even in the fucking game before in vanilla WoW. But people like that, it's cool. It wasn't there, added it, they're cool, that's awesome. Because again, they want to play the old school shit.
Yeah.
I bet some people want to play Destiny 1. They'd like that.
I mean, I've seen a lot of that, like, can we get Destiny 1? Specifically, Destiny 1 stuff. A lot of people want to get, like, the Rise of Iron raid in. That's why a lot of the stuff that was in Destiny 1 that they brought into Destiny 2, like the Vault of Glass raid and the King's Fall raid, were super popular because people want to play that older stuff, yeah. I know. But yeah. Alright, now, we're getting a little too long into this discussion. So let's go ahead and move into the news. Actually, we'll start with these two Donkey Kong things, since you were talking about the Donkey Kong Bonanza. You were talking about, before we actually started recording, that you hope that there's, this starts, with them doing more 3D Donkey Kong games. Nintendo has not come out, but like they basically said that this is going to be the template for future 3D games, Bonanza.
I mean, I feel like Odyssey is the template.
But they're probably talking about more like having the destructible environment stuff.
Yeah, probably.
And they're going to be splitting it. It's still they'll still have 2D titles, but looks like they also want to do 3D titles now. So looks like you're getting your wish.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, 2D is nice, but I mean, like, I don't know, your console. I don't know. You have a supposed next gen console, so it's just like, I feel like 3D should be what you're focusing on. But 2D was used when your console wasn't as powerful, but now you have a powerful console, at least supposedly. Like I said, the frames on this are dropping, so, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, I still don't have a Switch 2. I'm not interested in the Donkey Kong game, but I mean, a 3D, if they start, I mean, people like Nintendo platformers. I don't think it matters as much for how much, if it sells well enough, who the character is. Now, obviously, depending on the character, could mean it'll sell, astronomically or sell really well. Obviously, a Mario game is always going to sell more than like a Kirby game or something. But I think people just want that style of game, the 3D platformer, because at least for people, they think Nintendo does it really well. So obviously, if you put your characters in them, besides Mario, like Kirby, I don't know how.
Waluigi.
Yeah, or Waluigi or Wario, like people are gonna probably want to buy them. Like at least at this point too, I think they have a better shot at selling, in the millions compared to like we were talking about actually before the podcast, like Wario World sold that I didn't even know was an actual thing on the GameCube.
Well, it's Wario Land. It's not Wario.
Or Wario Land or whatever.
Wario World.
What's Wario World? What? Yeah, Wario World. Wario Land.
I heard Wario Lair.
No, Wario World on the GameCube. That again, I didn't know it actually. Somehow it fucking flew over my head, and I did not know it existed. Sold like less than 500,000 copies or something. So like, yeah, that was back then. I think now, you know, especially, you know, I see a lot of clamoring for like new WarioWare games. I think if you made like a Wario 3D platformer, it could sell maybe a couple million, 2-3 million. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, especially with obviously the Switch 2 like having better sales than like the GameCube at launch, so, like for sure.
So. Actually, sticking with the Donkey Kong stuff, I think they are starting to show that they believe in Donkey Kong. Actually, what you were talking about earlier, JJ, that like why aren't they focusing more on Donkey Kong? They actually do seem to be doing that because there was a copyright notice filing for an untitled Donkey Kong motion picture. It's going to be in collaboration with Universal Pictures. Now, obviously, this is a copyright thing. Like, you know, doesn't mean that there's actually a movie in production. But it also
obviously intend on making one.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, the Mario movie made $1 billion, right?
Oh, that's it.
Did it?
I swear it made $1 billion.
Oh, yeah, I thought it made $1 billion.
I
mean,
guess,
you guys are probably right.
Yeah, so like, while I'm looking that up, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I'm on Wikipedia right now. Yeah, I made 1.3 billion box office.
So obviously,
on $100 million budget, like god damn.
Yeah, and
that's not even including like if you include like merchandise, like Mario Bros. Movie merchandise too.
So obviously, Nintendo saw what was going on with that movie and was like, well, obviously we can, we think we can replicate that. So I'm assuming it's going to be another, animated movie. Unfortunately, they'll most likely have Seth Rogen voicing the character again. But yeah.
Yeah, like they added the Donkey Kong Land in the Universal Studios, and then they're gonna obviously make the movie because they're probably, let's face it, they're most likely gonna make a Smash Bros. It would be kind of nutty.
I wonder if they are gonna. Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy if they do like a Kirby movie and like other movies of or movies of other like characters and do like a Super Smash Brothers movie where like
they have to, it'd be crazy as shit, like
they're basically they do their.
I think they want to do that.
They do their Avengers team up against Master Hand.
Yeah, that could be hype, like the original cast from the 64. That'd be cool.
So you get Link, you get Pikachu, you get Donkey Kong.
Ryan Reynolds Pikachu, bro. Ryan Reynolds Pikachu, man. No, I think we would need a next.
Not canceled yet?
No.
I thought his wife was.
No, his wife isn't either.
Either,
it's a joke.
No, I know. I'm surprised his wife isn't canceled because everyone seemed to be like, oh yeah, she's definitely guilty of like whatever she's being accused of. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. But I mean, nothing's really happened with that case or something. I don't know. But she is a woman. You can't cancel a woman. I mean, people have been trying to cancel J.K. Rowling for years, and
Amber Heard would like to speak to you.
Yeah, Amber Heard. Okay, Amber Heard didn't get canceled either.
You said there's one. You said no woman gets canceled.
She didn't get canceled either. Literally after the fucking the case and everything got like, yeah, was the one actually abusing. Oh God, that's so weird to say. A woman abusing a guy, whatever. After it came out, it looked like she was kind of abusive to Johnny Depp or whatever. Like there was like I swear it happened after. Like she had like an article and shit, and everyone was on her side. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? If that would have happened to a guy, people were like, why is this dude doing that? What the fuck? Yeah. Women are shielded more. I don't care what anyone says. Anyways, alright, let's go ahead and move to the next thing. Let's keep with the Nintendo news. Let's talk about the live action Legend of Zelda movie. So they've confirmed who's going to be Zelda and who's going to be Link. Playing Zelda is going to be Bo Bragason, I guess is how you say her name. Bo Bragason, whatever. And then playing Link is Benjamin Evan Ainsworth. Have you guys heard of these?
Who?
Exactly.
Nope.
No. I looked them up both on Wikipedia. I was like, the one guy looks like he could be related to the actor that played young Sheldon.
Oh,
but I'm
God.
like,
Okay.
that's what he's. I'm like, this dude looks like young Sheldon. That's like, which obviously that kid's like, he's not. I mean, he's probably like, I think he's like 18 or some shit now. So I'm like, I know it's not him, but I'm like, this looks like young Sheldon's like little brother.
I wonder what the audition was for that.
Puh.
Hiya! Oh! Like this is looking good. Like you got the part. Amazing.
Yeah, no, so to me they look the part. Like they look like, okay, yeah, this works. And they're relative unknowns. At least the Bo Bragason has been on a couple things. But like, yeah, they're unknown.
Yeah, I mean, they have acting credits. It's not like this is their first acting role of all time, but like, I don't know.
I mean,
At least it wasn't Chris Pratt, so.
or well, if you're on the internet, at least it's not Hunter Schafer apparently playing Zelda. Oh my God, the amount of I see. Oh, if you looked at the comments under like all the different like tweets of that, people are like, "Thank God it's not a man." That's basically the gist of it. Cause woo, people were not wanting Hunter Schafer. Do you guys know who Hunter Schafer is?
Yeah.
I think they have the pictures.
Which I could have cared less if they were the best person to act for it. I don't care.
Well,
I
okay.
mean, the whole point of acting is you are acting.
Is you're acting,
person.
yeah. For me, actually, so I don't care that Hunter Schafer's trans. I honestly don't give a shit. Like if they had like
Exactly.
if it happened to be another actress that was like, oh yeah, this is a trans actress that's gonna play Zelda, that honestly doesn't matter to me. My big issue with if they would have actually had Hunter Schafer is that Hunter Schafer actually doesn't look like Zelda. Everyone used one picture where Hunter Schafer, she looks like Zelda, but if you actually look at Hunter Schafer just normally, Hunter Schafer does not look like Zelda, like at all. Like, I'm sorry, Hunter Schafer did not look the part. Looked a little too old, just didn't look the part. It was one picture. This actress they're using looks more like, I see where they're going with it, because obviously I would assume they're gonna skew more toward like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda and Link. Yeah, who they got makes sense, or who they like hired to play the characters makes sense.
I mean, I don't. I mean, I guess we're finally getting the payoff on that fucking IGN 4th of July, or not, but April Fool's prank trailer they had years and years and years ago. So we're finally getting that Zelda live action movie. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna go see it in the theaters unless like people say it's like amazing, because I'm not like the biggest Zelda fan. So I don't know. Well, even if they cast like Bryan Cranston to be in this Zelda movie, I wasn't gonna go see it.
Yeah, I don't know. Depends on when it comes out, maybe. Cause like, well, I'm assuming it'll be coming out like what, 2028 or some shit, or 2027.
Who knows?
Probably
It
2025.
could be a while, yeah.
Yeah, so like maybe if my son wants to go see, maybe he's like a Legend of Zelda fan, then maybe. But yeah, I'm same boat as Devin. Like I don't really care too much about Legend of Zelda.
Like it's cool that they cast some people and like that it's I don't know, like it's real, like and they're continuing going because I mean like how many projects? I mean like I don't know. I joked about like at some time like when is our Gears Netflix shows? When are those gonna get a fucking release date? Like, can we like so? At least they're doing stuff on it to. So I
And
mean that's good.
when it comes
Good for
to
Nintendo fans.
when it comes to Nintendo, I I think like when they attach someone to something like this, I think this is like that's it. This is for sure happening. Like we've
Yeah,
had
like yeah,
because like
good.
what was the last news that we had for the Gears of War movie? Like they got the director, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one left, right, or something.
They got the director. I think they even got the they even hired on an actual like writer for the movie. But I mean,
It's not that fucking hard to write the movie. Just make
but
the first
yeah.
Just, like make the first one.
But the thing is, like, so yeah, David Leitch was gonna be the one to direct it. He did like he's done a bunch of action movies, like, right? Yeah. I don't know who's writing it, but yeah, like they have. Oh, John Spates is supposed to be writing it. So, but I mean, like, look, like, I don't know. Are you guys still confident that it's gonna happen?
I think.
How long? I mean, like it's. I mean, it's been a long ass time since we like. I don't know. I feel like Gears of War movie has been thrown around for so long.
Well, yeah.
You know,
I mean, they were talking about it. Fuck.
probably back when Cliffy B was still involved.
Yeah, like they had to have been talking about it. Like, I swear they talked about it. Like, but it was just like, oh, it was just kind of thrown around. It wasn't until I want to say maybe when the Xbox One was coming out. Around that time, they announced we're gonna have a Gears of War. They had an official announcement. Like I think it was then. That's when they had an official announcement that we're doing a Gears of War movie. And that's what 2013, 12 years.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm looking through a timeline. In 2007, New Line Cinema purchased the rights to make a Gears movie. So at least since 2007, we've had different like studios like, you know, hey, we want to make a Gears of War movie. But yeah, in April 2013, yeah, they like announced it. Oh no, okay. Here's when they actually announced that they were making a Gears movie. 2016, when they were launching Gears of War 4. So it's still 9 years, and we don't even have like a release date. We have a director and a writer right now, but yeah. Yeah. But like I said, I think when it comes to Nintendo, they have their actors. They also have the director. I don't remember who's the director. But I think that for Nintendo, I'm more inclined to be like, oh yeah, it's for sure happening, because they actually have people, and they're not just.
They gotta have their people. They gotta make sure their characters are well represented.
That they're just gonna take longer than other studios who do like to fast track stuff. But yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. Are you guys even excited about a Legend of Zelda movie? I know you guys aren't like the biggest Zelda fans, so.
No, like I said, I'm not gonna go probably see it in theaters, but I probably will fucking stream. I'll stream it for sure. I mean, if it's Universal, I think it'll come on Peacock. So, like, I'll stream it when it comes out on Peacock for sure.
All right. I guess this is now turned more into like the entertainment section. Let's keep on with live act or not live action, but movies and TV stuff. I guess I don't know, but this wasn't an announcement, right? This is just a confirmation. The Assassin's Creed live action series is gonna be on Netflix.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah.
So apparently, it was announced 5 years ago. I don't even remember that. So I mean, I don't know. An Assassin's Creed show. I mean, the movie was fine, but like,
The movie was not fine. Like they spent there was only like 30 minutes like of like actual in the animus, so it's like I don't know. That shit was weird. Like I don't know, the whole like the cool part of Assassin's Creed is you're in like they focus too much on the outside.
well,
Time,
look, I'm
so-
not gonna like fault them for that too much because I think that's a unfortunate thing that because it's in the video games and it's still in the video games that they were like, well, we have to have this because it's part of the video games. Like at this point in the actual video games, I don't think you need to have that whole like, oh yeah, that someone's like, going back in time, through this and that, through memory stuff and all that. Like we could just have them set in whatever, and it's just worried about that. That's all. We don't need all that other shit. I think you could just have cool like, action games set in whatever period you want, and it's all obviously it's Assassin's Creed based on a certain style of gameplay and all that stuff. But yeah, like the games still seem to have that animus stuff connected to it, and I think that's probably a detriment at this point. Especially too because like they killed off, right, the character that was supposed to be like the main one.
What, Desmond?
Desmond, right? Yeah, that was
yeah,
his
it
name.
doesn't.
Yeah, they had to kill
Pretty sure.
Revolution.
So like, you don't really have a connection now. Like, you don't need to have that like memory stuff.
Well, they don't. Like the newest ones, they fucking really don't. Like it's.
No, I'm saying it's still there, but yeah, they really do try to like scale it back, but it's still there. It's just I'm saying they need to get rid of it completely. Like,
Just make don't call like get rid of the Assassin's Creed moniker or whatever and just call it.
they can't do that. Like,
I know.
like it's just like, do you remember when Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out and it was a huge hit? Do you guys remember what was going to happen with the next Modern Warfare game? Do you guys remember that they actually weren't, it was going to, they were initially having it going to be the Modern Warfare 2 start of its own like new set of games series or whatever. And I don't know if it was in the like that Super Bowl ad or maybe just the first trailer or a trailer, but it didn't have Call of Duty on it. It was just going to be called Modern Warfare 2. But then people didn't really know what it was, so they had to put the Call of Duty back on it. Yeah, if they were just like, oh yeah, no, it's, they have to call it Assassin's Creed. Because unfortunately people are going to be like, what's this game? And it might not sell well. Like, that's the unfortunate thing with a lot of, consumers, and publishers and companies making stuff is that, yeah, the brand naming, unfortunately, becomes too popular. That's why I think like a game like Days Gone could have probably sold more if they were like, hey, you know what? It's called Last of Us Days Gone. Because it's just another zombie game,
Well, technically, Last of Us is a fucking plant. Okay, not like an infection like this.
I know. Obviously,
Okay,
certain
so
things.
You can't really play. It's the same game. So
Certain
like,
things would have had to
change.
change within the story or within the actual game. But I think if they were like, oh, we're going to do our own open world where you play as a biker set in the Last of Us world, and it's called Last of Us Days Gone, I think that game would have sold like a shit ton. I'm pretty sure even Sony's probably looking back and like, fuck, if we could have done that, this game would have sold a bunch. And I mean, with the way they've been re-releasing Last of Us, they want to, like, there's definitely going to be more Last of Us games at some point. I'm actually very surprised that they did kill the Last of Us like live service game, the factions thing, because people like that factions game from the first one, or factions mode from the first one. So I think that would have, been popular enough for them to have a live service game that actually.
Or it wasn't far enough along in development, and they just.
Well, oh no! So
losses.
actually, apparently, what happened? This none of this is like confirmed, but apparently, what happened was that like Bungie came in to like, not actually do any development, but they came in as like a, to help, like consult. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. And then they were the ones who were like, "Oh yeah, none of this is gonna work. You guys should probably cancel it." And so they apparently Sony was like, "Oh yeah, we'll listen to Bungie." I'm like, that's probably not the way to go about it. Probably shouldn't have listened to Bungie for that, like to just cancel something. But yeah, but yeah. So Assassin's Creed show coming out at some point. Okay, one more movie thing. The Mortal Kombat 2 trailer released this past week. I saw it. I'm pretty sure you guys saw it. What did you guys think? I think it was actually. Good. I think it looked great. But
yeah,
I'm
excited.
Well, did you guys like the first one?
It's okay.
Yeah, it was like an okay movie. Like it had.
Go ahead.
I had some issues with it, but I mean, like overall, like it was especially I think because it just came out straight on Max, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, for what it was, like I'm like, it's a pretty decent movie.
Yeah. Like at least I didn't go to movies just for that.
I actually very much love that movie. My only issue is, I mean, I forgive it a bit, but my only issue is that they have that Cole Young character. I understand why they put him in, because he's supposed to be the audience surrogate, the one that like, this is what Mortal Kombat is all about, blah 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 blah. But also seems like they're doing that with Johnny Cage in this new movie, if the trailers are anything to go by. So they didn't need to add him, and he's just like his power ended up being is that he can make armor. What I actually think they could have done, which I would have been fine with, I know that a lot of people would have hated it, is if he ended up inheriting like the Scorpion powers and he became Scorpion, because he's supposed to be like descended from what's his name? I'm forgetting Scorpion's actual name.
Oh, Mr. Scorpion.
Yeah. I remember Sub-Zero Bihan, but I cannot remember Hanzo. Is it Hanzo Hasashi? I want to say
Hanzo sounds familiar. From MKX.
Actually, I think I want to say the first Sub-Zero is not called Bihan. I think that's the second one. I think the first one's like Kuai Liang or some shit like that. I'm getting into lore that I'm not remembering everything, because Jesus Christ, the names are,
Isn't one of the Sub-Zeros fucking Noob Saibot, right?
Yeah. So the first one, in the canon, he dies in the first Mortal Kombat. Scorpion kills him, and he comes back as the Noob Saibot. You know what? Actually, I'm pretty sure Bihan actually is the first one, and Kuai Liang is. Yeah, there we go. Bihan is the first one. Kuai Liang is the second one. And Hanzo Hasashi, my brother's telling me right now, he's confirming it. Hanzo Hasashi is the name of Scorpion. So, again, yeah. Back to my first point. I think maybe they could have at least, if they did that, like, the Cole Young character becomes Scorpion. I understand, there'd be a lot of people who get pissed off because it's supposed to be this character that's Scorpion, but I think if it's just like, it gets passed on to him, and he's not just some guy like, his special abilities, he has armor. And, yeah, tonfas or whatever they're called. He made those, like, weapons. Because he's going to be in this movie, right? Like, what's going to be his role? What's going to be his role? if now it looks like Johnny Cage is going to be the main character. So, yeah. Did they say it? It comes out this year, huh? I just realized that.
Yeah, it comes out October.
Ugh. I gotta watch too many movies now. I still gotta see the Superman movie. I want to watch the I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. I guess I'm gonna end up seeing that Fantastic Four movie, just to see. I'm seeing like people online saying that Fantastic Four movie is not, like the best movie to come out for MCU since. Like it's legitimately one of the best movies in the MCU.
Not
like
hard,
reviewers.
But, I think I was watching some like on Instagram before we got on the call, and so I'm saying like I think they just played it safe, is what people were saying. Visually looks amazing as shit. There's not a lot of fighting in it, but they say like the Thing and Invisible Woman pop the fuck off. But I don't know. That's really. But I'm excited to still see it though. I'm really excited. Can't wait to see it Thursday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see it Saturday.
Maybe I'll go next Sunday to
Go
watch.
see Superman.
No,
Yeah,
to
do
go
a full
do,
day,
do a
full
double
day.
feature. I was gonna say a double feature and next Sunday watch, or maybe a triple feature. Watch like just go in the morning, watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, then Superman, then Fantastic Four, all next Sunday. Just boom, boom, boom.
I'd watch Superman first.
Oh, here's something you don't know about me. I love the I Know What You Did Last Summer movies.
Well, yeah, because you have a crush on
Jennifer Love Hewitt, yeah.
Who doesn't?
Dude, did you see like there was this thing online, like this discussion online because I guess like she's kind of bigger now. She had a kid and all stuff. She doesn't look fat. She's just clearly bigger.
She's like, let's be a correction. She's had 3 kids.
Well, yeah, she's had I said kids.
I know, but it's like 3. It's like no, people are stupid.
But she was hot like 20 years ago, man. What
Dude,
the
she
fuck?
still looks.
Like,
She still looks
well,
great.
like,
life happens,
like,
bro. The fuck?
Yeah, like people's bodies change. Like you can't literally like you can't. It doesn't matter who you are. Like your fucking body is gonna change. That's stupid. People are just like, oh yeah, like I expected her to stay 20 for her whole life. Well, then she should have died. Like it's like
I think she
the
was
only way
like
someone's gonna stay.
when that first movie came out. I think she was barely like 18 or 19. Like yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you're just like then that person you wanted that person to die, so you could always like remember them. Like everyone's body's gonna change. Like you're gonna get older. You're gonna lose hair, gray hair, or whatever it might be. Like even if you're doesn't matter who you are. Like body's just gonna fucking change.
Yeah. So I'm looking it up actually. So the movie came out in 1997. She was born in 1979.
And you were, what, 25?
I was 11. I was 11 at the time.
It didn't come out in 18, like 9. It was probably 18, like fucking. 50.
Anyways, she was like 18 years old. I was 11 at the time. Fuck you guys. Anyways, yeah. No, dude, yeah, a bunch of people were just like I saw one comment that was just like, she needs to lay off of that In and Out. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. People are fucking insane. Because she looks good. Oof. I would legitimately cut off my pinky to spend the night with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
That's it?
Damn.
What else am I supposed to do?
Who would you cut your fucking index finger? No, who would you cut your thumb off for?
No one.
Tch.
Okay, fine, her. I could still, if I cut off my left thumb, I could still play games on my computer.
What are you talking about? Xbox got a lot of fucking adaptability.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
You're fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
You know, there's that technology to do. You can just get like a robotic thumb, bro. Like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, Mortal Kombat coming out later this year. Mortal Kombat 2. Excited for that. Continuing, you know what? Continuing. Let's talk about our favorite show out right now, The Last of Us.
Well, did you just want to like, because you were talking about how I know what you did last summer. Do you just want to like loop that into the? I mean, they're doing a
The Call of Duty thing.
crossover event with Call of Duty.
Well, yeah, that's right. Huh? They are doing that.
Yeah, I saw the trailer with the killer. Like, I know what you did last
Yeah.
summer. And then the
No,
guy, like,
after you said it, I looked it up.
Guts him.
I was like, what the fuck? That is kind. You know. So okay, we'll add this in as a little split, I guess, for the before we talk about Last of Us, because Call of Duty now is having an American Dad collaboration, and so I'm seeing like a lot of people online, like, look, man, you may not like it, but like, this is what live service games are now, because like Rainbow Six does something similar, you know, where they have things like that. Fortnite is like, you know,
obviously.
Yeah,
Dude, I think
dude,
right now,
but
like,
remember, actually, Devin, you have bought a skin before, right? Because didn't you buy like a Joker skin or something in PUBG?
Oh yeah, I did buy the.
oh, he did buy a skin. He said never bought shit. He said never bought skin, bro. Oh my, you caught him. Fucking caught him.
Well, I didn't mean to do that, but like it just dawned on me.
No.
But no,
But I
like,
think-
yeah, even PUBG has done
playing
stuff.
PUBG like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing like fucking months on it, I think.
But
Like, was it,
but even
like, last
but I'm
summer?
saying
Like,
even
summer.
PUBG has done collaborations. Like when you're as big as some of these titles, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do that. You know, there's the Beavis and Butthead stuff. Obviously, that I don't know if we talked about it last week or whatever. But yeah, an American Dad collaboration. I Know What You Did Last Summer collaboration. Like these make sense.
Look at the turtles.
Yeah, but the thing is, these make sense also because these brands probably want to keep staying in the mind of the public, and Call of Duty, like, you know, it doesn't matter if you don't like Call of Duty. Like my brother says, Call of Duty sucks. Call of Duty shit. Call of Duty shit. Call of Duty shit. And I see a lot of people like, you know, that say that Call of Duty sucks. It's still always the top selling game of the year. It's, you know, and Warzone is still super popular. It's not as popular as Fortnite, but like I saw somebody actually, I think it was a podcast with like one of these guys who works for like videogamechronicles.com or videogame.com or GameSpot, or he worked for one of those. Like there is 10 games that make up like 52% of the playing time of all video games. 10 games. And it's, yeah, I don't remember every game he listed, but it was like Roblox, Fortnite, Call of Duty. You know, these games, everybody plays them. Or damn near everyone plays them. Especially, I think Roblox actually is number one. So yeah,
because you get all the iPad kids on
I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, that's on everything, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's on console, phone, tablet. It's just
you can play it on anything. I think actually at one point my niece was playing a shit ton of Roblox. I think like Genshin Impact and there's another one.
dude,
like
Minecraft. It's gotta be fucking Minecraft.
Minecraft, I'm pretty sure is still on the list. Like I said,
GTA?
probably.
League of Legends, gotta be. Wow.
You know what? I think actually League of Legends might have dropped off.
Good.
I think it
Fucking
might have. Jesus, did you say good? I think that one dropped out because like.
Well, JJ, how much money have you spent on League skins?
Like at least like 7,000 now, 8,000. I just bought like a $500 skin.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. I think last time I checked it was like 3,000.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Obviously, you didn't
Hey.
spend it in one go. It's over the course of years.
Yeah, of course, like 14 years.
I think that's pretty good. He actually, you
No.
know what? He's restrained.
No,
He restrained himself.
that is not good.
He could have
That
spent
is good.
so much more. You know, I'm proud of you,
I have
JJ.
skins-
You held
I have
back.
skins in the game that literally you're never able to get in the game ever again. So like my private account actually sells for a fucking decent amount.
You know what, JJ? Just in general, in all video games, how much do you think you've spent on skins? In just like every game you've played?
Every game, dude, I don't know,
I mean,
dude.
At
I
least you
think,
didn't buy Splitgate skins.
dude, I would have fucking necked myself, dude. Like I would have felt more bad of buying the game battle pass on that shit than I did on fucking with a paladins or some crap. Like, Like I played one game, bought the fucking $20 get every fucking hero in Paladins, and I'm like, I'm never touching this game again.
Wait, you did that?
Like I'm not, yeah, I'm about that
Oh
shit.
shit.
Worst purchase of my life. I rather just burnt my $20. I would have had a lot more fun with that shit.
Paladins was fun. I actually kind of did like Paladins somehow.
I think it's like you didn't have Overwatch on console, so it's like, oh, it's free, fuck it, and then played like, oh well, never mind, and I'm like, I'm just gonna play Overwatch on PC like a normal fucking dude.
That's funny.
I know. Thanks.
Yeah, Paladins, man. It happens. You're like, no, this game's gonna be the next big thing, and then it's not. It happens.
I'm trying to think. Like I don't. I think the most games I've probably just been League, COD, and Fortnite. I think are the most money I've spent on skins.
I think the most I've spent on like microtransactions is probably Destiny. Cause I bought like yeah, I got the Witcher stuff. I got the Ghostbuster stuff. Like yeah, there's obviously I got like silver. They have. Like yeah, I've spent a good chunk of change over the years on Destiny, like because Destiny's done collaborations and stuff like that. Shit, I fucking got the $100 edition of the Year of Prophecy for Edge of Fate and Renegades because I wanted the Kylo Ren helmet.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. I was doing a collab too. I think when you talk about Rainbow Six Siege, she's actually doing a Borderlands collab.
They are. You know what? That makes sense. I bet
They have
you
a fucking
the guy with the
Psycho
hammer
and a
is
Firehawk.
Psycho, right?
I think so. I don't know. I don't know. I know IQ is the Firehawk.
Hmm.
So like, that's crazy, bro.
That is kind of crazy, actually. Still not as crazy as some of the shit I've seen in Fortnite, though. Fortnite gets some pretty crazy. Dude, like, when they got, like, gears and all that stuff, I was like, what the fuck?
And I still need to link my shit on Xbox.
Or not gears, I mean, God of War is probably crazier. Gears makes more sense.
Greedy as Kratos, bro. Doing greedy Kratos, bro.
Okay.
And like I think with Fortnite though, they just get like a lot of properties to just boost their season. Like I played the fuck out of the Star Wars one because I'm like I like Star Wars. It's
Look,
fun.
here's the
It's got
thing.
all
But
blasters, got
here's also the thing. Like, Call of Duty's kind of done it, where it's like, remember when they had like the Boys collaboration? That like, oh, there was
Really had
superpowers.
just the fucking boys.
No, but there was like superpowers, right?
Yeah, you get like 4 different powers, like super speed. Like I think you can jump really high. Homelander's fucking I-beam lasers and
Yeah.
things.
So like, that's what I'm saying.
Superman's in the most recent Fortnite.
Yeah, you become Superman and just.
That's what I was gonna say. Fortnite is smart about their collaborations in that they do stuff where like when they had Spider-Man, you weren't just you're playing as Spider-Man with a gun, like going around shooting people. You actually could like web around and shit. Like there was
You
things
gotta
like
get
that.
the item to web around.
But I'm saying they still incorporate that stuff. It's not just
And it was super cool.
yeah. I remember people were
like, I
like,
said, like they go all out on the right season, especially like, oh, this season's gonna be dead. They might as well pull the little our glory fucking season for this part of the year because nobody gonna give a shit, you know. To like, let's put that shit. Like all of May was fucking Star Wars. Like I said, like I'm just going back to Star Wars because it was really fun. Just because again they went all out with like I think there's and halfway in the month you could if you got to a certain spot you could troll the fucking Star Destroyer and blow up the fucking part of the map. Like you have fucking you're on the radar and you start shooting people and shit like that. It's fucking awesome as fuck. And you hear like the emergency siren on Star Wars. I'm like, dude, it's fucking sick as shit, bro. Like you'll never see that shit like in Call of Duty or anything.
yeah.
Well, they saw something crazy like when they did Vanguard, switching over to no, it was Cold War to Vanguard. They had like all those World War II planes flying over the map or some shit, and it just blows up the map.
Jesus.
And that was it. It looked crazy, but other than that, it's whatever, man. I think it's just. And I think with Beavis and Butthead and this, I know what you did last summer. I know it's for this movie now, but like it's a '90s shit. You know, so that's why I'm like, Cold War, like all this stuff's like kind of 90s based. I guess kind of makes sense or whatever.
You know,
Or
yeah.
like this time period, 90s. I get it. Beavis and Butthead. Okay, they're 90s, but it's American Dad. I'm like, that's like mid 2000s. It's kind of weird, but whatever. You know, it's being so close to Fortnite's like American. No, what was it? They had Cleveland Bosburgers and fucking
Yeah.
King of the Hill characters on Fortnite.
Wait, didn't they? Oh, yeah, it was in Fortnite. I was about to say, wasn't there Call of Duty? Yeah, no, that was actually on Fortnite. Yeah. That's funny. All right. Anyways, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about but what we were going to talk about before we got into that tangent. Last of Us. So, I think it said it's confirmed. Yeah, it's planned. Jesus, the next season's planned to be released in 2027.
Goody.
And it could be the final season. Craig Mazin is quote unquote still working it out whether it will be 2 more seasons or 1 long season.
I think it's just a long season, man.
So yeah, we still gotta wait 2 years for the next season.
I mean, yeah, good thing we know how it ends. I mean, like,
Yeah, pretty much.
like I have a
you tell people,
coworker.
just play the game, bro. Watch
I have a
video on
coworker.
YouTube.
Yeah, like I literally have a coworker like doesn't play video games but like likes the show, and I'm like, just you need to watch up. Just like I'm like, you can just on YouTube, cutscene, like
Last of Us
only
Part 2.
Last of Us. Like, and now that they have the chronological thing, I mean, I didn't search it, but like I'm sure you could find someone who's made it in chronological order if you wanted to watch it. Because I told him, I mean, about this update, like you can like now you can play the game in chronological order rather than like going back and forth between Ellie and Abby and stuff like that. So, but I'm just like, I mean, if you want to watch it how like it's being presented in the show, like it's pretty easy to do. Like you can just go to YouTube. So,
Also,
I mean, we'll still watch it when it comes out, but I mean, like I don't know, like these learning gaps between shows, so annoying.
it's super annoying. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Like that's never gonna not be annoying. Like to just yeah, but also the season 2 got to go along with that. Season 2 got 16 Grammy nominations. Was it Grammy? Yeah, Grammys, right? Emmy Awards. No,
it'd be,
Emmy Awards.
Grammys, yeah,
It's
or,
music, right?
Yeah, it'd be like they would either Oscars or like as Grammys or yeah, for
Music,
singing.
right? Yeah. Okay, Emmys. There we go. Last of Us got 16 Emmy Award nominations. That's season 2. I'm just thinking in my head, what fucking season did they watch? Because what the fuck?
You're just paid actor, bro. Doesn't matter. It's
I
all
mean,
paid
you
anyway.
can get fucking nominated for shit like costume design and stuff like that. Because like, I mean, the original Suicide Squad, I think it won. Like I think it won for its costume design, like the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
And people were just
It
like
won for
clowning on that. They're
costume.
like,
That is so.
yeah.
You know, look, I did enjoy like that Suicide Squad movie because it's just a dumb movie, but it should not have won like for anything. Especially that year, I think there was something I'm like that had better costume design or like makeup or whatever it was. I'm like, what?
No. I know. I'm like, the Killer Croc and that wasn't that great. Like that alone, like I didn't like the Killer Croc's look from that.
Yeah. But I don't know. So yeah, we're waiting 2 years, right? Yay.
I mean,
Hey,
I mean, it's fine because we're not like it. Like, thank God, like there isn't like I don't know. Like, it would suck if like we were like if you're really into the show and there wasn't like, let's say like and then like season 2 fucking rocked, and there wasn't a video game that we already played and know how it ends. Like, it would suck to have to wait 2 years. Like, I mean, best case scenario, it comes out January 2027, but like that's not gonna happen. So it's just like I don't know. At least, yeah, I know, because like I don't know. For me, like I've been waiting for Peacemaker season 2. We've like that's been like 3 years, right? For Peacemaker
Yeah, I think
season
it's been a
2.
few. Yeah, I think it's 3 years.
So it's like now we're finally get like and like but like that. I mean, obviously Peacemaker comic books, but you don't know what James Gunn's gonna how he's gonna adapt and move him over to the new DCU. So it's like finally waiting for that, and so I'm so excited for that to start airing up here this next in like what 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I don't know exactly, but so excited for that.
I mean, like, that discussion has come about recently about, like, having to wait so long for, like, because the Stranger Things Season 5 trailer came out recently, and people are like...
Did you see the runtime for those fucking things?
No.
Yeah, they're like, they get longer and longer. They're like an hour and a half, bro, for an episode.
I thought that I saw the finale was like
Yeah,
2
the finale
hours.
the finale for like the last season was 2+ hours, bro. It was long.
Yeah.
Even
But,
the
like-
last two, it was fucking long as shit, bro.
But, like, well, no, like, a lot of people are talking about, because I didn't even realize this, but that first season came out 9 years ago. Like, in 9 years, we got 5 seasons. And
yeah, because I think from season 1 to 2 is the longest, I think. I
yeah,
thought.
but like, it's that we've talked about it. We're like waiting for shows, every 2 years, and their seasons,
I feel
and the episode length is or not length, but the amount of episodes we're getting just gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah, I feel like the only streaming show that I feel like does a good job of like coming out every year is The Bear. Other than that, like it doesn't matter if like you're a sitcom or whatever type of show it is. I feel like it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna come out and like our shit's gonna come out in like 2 years, like whatever. Like you guys will wait. It's like why? Why make us wait? It's rude.
Yeah, I hate that waiting, but it is what it is. Nothing we can do about it. All right, we're continuing with this entertainment stuff. This one's actually kind of... I was not really excited before, but I don't think I'm ever going to be excited for the next Resident Evil movie, especially after this. So Zach Krager, he's directing it, obviously, like whatever. He talked about his approach that he's going to have for directing the movie. He said, quote, "I'm definitely not trying to be completely obedient to the lore of the games. I'm trying to tell a story that feels authentic to the experience you get when you play the games." End quote. Yeah, it's not that quote's not gone over well. Saying
Can't
that
do
I thought he said
The
that.
movie's gonna be
I thought he said that like years ago. Like this isn't based on the games. I'm doing my own thing. Oh, it's been dog shit. So. All the Resident Evil movies are terrible. Except the first. I guess not all. Like maybe
The
like
first
the first two
two
kind of
are-
had their own thing going.
yeah.
Again, it was kind of like the first games a little bit, but then it's like
The first,
like,
yeah.
fuck that shit, bro.
If I've said, I think I've said this before. Those movies are good if you take out that they're Resident Evil movies, because then they're just kind of dumb action movies. If you just want something to sit down, turn your brain off. But they're supposed to be Resident Evil movies.
Don't use the IP. Like I have said this. Like don't use the IP if you don't want to stay true to the IP.
Yeah.
Just make your dumb zombie movie and call it a day. Like,
Yeah. It's like that, like
exactly.
that Zack Snyder movie that was on Netflix called Army of the Dead. Like if you watch that movie, like that movie's fine. Like it's just a dumb action movie about these people doing a heist in a zombie apocalypse. But if that like was like, oh, Resident Evil, whatever, it's like this is not a good movie because it's supposed to be a Resident Evil movie. Like there's certain expectations when it comes to these things that you're just like completely not like adhering to because you wanted to make your own thing. You have like some set dressing and that's about it. But yeah, so if he's gonna do that where he's just like, I'm doing my own thing, and it just kind of feels like it's a Resident, like that's not like can we just get one of the games told on the big screen? I know, like that
We get
Resident Evil.
RE4.
Yeah, or like I know that Resident Evil movie on Netflix was basically like like the first two games kind of put together, but like they also just kind of did their own thing, and people did not like it. Plus, there was that show that nobody fucking liked.
Wasn't that movie like Escape from Raccoon City? That's the one, right?
Was it Welcome to Raccoon City?
Welcome to Raccoon City. Yeah, that one's. I don't know, man. Yeah, look, dude, that was based on the second game.
Well, it was.
Yeah, kind of.
It kind of did the first and second.
But I thought it was two. I thought it was 2 and 3.
Was it? I swear it was the first two.
I don't know. I was so like uninterested, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, oh, because it was on like on demand or some shit like that when I went to my mom's place. I was like, oh fuck it, I'll check it out, and I was just like, yeah, I don't give a shit.
So I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's probably gonna be bad, which sucks because like I watched that. What's it called? Barbarian. I think it's called Barbarian. Like the movie that guy directed. I don't know. I don't know if you guys watched it, but like, actually I think I saw it in theaters. Yeah, I went on a date to see it in theaters. I liked it. Like, it's a pretty good, like, it's kind of weird, but like it's a good movie. So I don't know. Maybe he's just not the right guy for Resident Evil. I'm looking him up. He was a founding member of the comedy troupe The Whitest Kids You Know. What the fuck? Devin, why didn't you tell me this, that he was part of that?
Not that way.
You're like, I'm not that white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wasn't at a Coldplay concert.
Oh. Damn. That is harsh.
That's cold, dude.
Really? JJ?
What?
Really, JJ?
What?
He's like, that's cold. Dude, the amount of shit that people have been posting online about that, like, you know, using it, you know, in reference to something else. Ah, that's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, it'll die over. I mean,
The guy's like,
I mean,
now
'cause, like,
had to resign from his job.
yeah, I mean, I haven't kept up too much of it, but I mean, like, I don't know, he'll find another job or something. I mean, doesn't matter. But I mean, like, I don't know, like, we've all forgotten about that one chick, that one police officer chick that like was sleeping with all like the other police officers or whatever. Like, she was a meme for a while, and like I don't know, like, it'll blow over. People will forget all about him in a year when someone else becomes like this crazy meme.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You know, let's talk about this really quick because I just thought this was funny, and it's actually still sticking with this whole entertainment thing that we've basically been doing. Ghost of Yote, it's getting an official popcorn bucket.
Already sold out.
It's sold out?
I'm pretty sure I saw that it sold out.
Jesus Christ, that's.
Which, I don't know. To me, it makes no sense. I'm like, it's not a fucking movie.
Well, so
You
I
can
mean,
play on like whatever fucking that one gamer journalist mode, probably.
well, the reason I found this funny is that, yeah, like, first of all, it makes no sense. But then it's like, people are like, they're never, you know, quote unquote, beating the allegations that Sony exclusives are just movies. Like, I don't know if you guys, I'm pretty sure you've seen that meme of like, oh, wait, actually, JJ, didn't you share it? Or maybe you did in the Instagram chat. It's like, starting a PlayStation exclusive. And like, it's a guy with the hand in his, or he's got the controller in his hand. And it's like 1 minute later, it's him just with a popcorn bucket and he's watching the fucking game at that point.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I sent so much shit, bro.
You're like, I send way too much shit.
And JJ's fucking brain is just all brain rot at this point.
Jesus.
What? I mean that in the nicest way.
Thank you.
God damn. So yeah, that's a thing. You know what? I wanted to talk about this but later. But we'll use this as to cap off this whole entertainment news that we've been talking about. So, this is a release or whatever from Microsoft. As of July 18th, 2025, Microsoft no longer offers movie or TV shows for purchase or rent. You can continue watching your previously purchased and personal videos on the Movies and TV app. And yeah, that was their quote. It's, obviously a little bit more than that. Can frequently asked questions. Can you still buy stuff? Can you still do this? Can you download? So yes, they're killing the movies and TV stuff. And I'm like, damn, that sucks for those 11 people that bought movies and TV shows on their Xbox. But I know. I think I'm correct in my assumption. You guys didn't buy anything, right? Like that?
On Xbox? Anime and shit like that a while ago.
Oh, you did buy some stuff. Okay. That's kind of surprising, actually.
But probably back in 2011 or 2010.
I think I own a season of Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Because they did a lot of anime stuff, like anime sales.
I know they gave you a lot of the first couple episodes of an anime series shit for free. I remember that shit, and I think I bought a movie. I think I bought World War Z actually. Man, it was on sale for a couple
anything
bucks.
Anything that you previously bought, you'll be able to re-download.
Oh no! So it's still up. You just won't be able to buy anything. So if you have something, you can still watch it. You can still download it. You just can't buy new stuff. So.
It's just obviously Microsoft has looked at the landscape and they're probably everyone buys on Vudu or Fandango now,
Yeah, or
so it's
Apple TV or Amazon Prime or Amazon in general.
Yeah, so they're probably we don't need to. This is just wasting our time. So it's I guess it sucks with people who have up to now split their their live. They'll have to go to two separate apps if they want to access all of their digital stuff.
Well, actually, so if you can connect your Xbox account.
Isn't the Movies Anywhere?
Yeah, if you connect it to Movies Anywhere, it then gets added onto that. And actually, you can watch it on Amazon or Fandango.
There you go. Yeah, I was isn't Movies Anywhere?
Because actually, I did buy a movie on the Xbox. I think it was $5.
Yeah, and I think about my Super.
Yeah, and it's on. I can watch it through Fandango, my Fandango app or whatever. I never actually bought it there, so it does work that way. But yeah, actually, I didn't even know this, or I forgot about this. PlayStation just straight up cut their shit off completely, a few years ago. You can't even watch anything that you bought. So, yeah, Xbox held on a little longer, but I mean, this makes.
If you can still watch on a movie,
on Xbox,
well, yeah. So, that's also why I'm bringing up the PlayStation stuff is that dude, the online discourse around Xbox is so bad that everybody is why would Microsoft do this to us? They're such pieces of shit. Blah, 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 blah. I'm did you guys buy anything? On Xbox that was a movie or TV show. Don't even fucking tell me. Hell no. You know damn well people were not doing that shit. But they're sure as hell using this as an opportunity to talk shit. I've even seen IGN having to post IGN had to post an article that painted Xbox in a negative light about this. I'm you fucking clickbaiting son of a bitches. I'm dude, come on. You want to be angry at Xbox, that's fine, but be angry for legitimate reasons. Like, there's no way in hell, 99% of the people that are having a bitch fit over this on the internet bought anything on the movies and TVs like app or whatever it's called. Like, get the fuck out of here. And actually, there's going to be another story we're going to talk about later that like people are fucking going at Xbox for that they legitimately have no like like reason to go after them. They have nothing to do with it, but yeah. But yeah, rest in peace, movies, TVs, I guess. Again, yeah.
Show me more anime shit. Yeah.
But again, no. At least, yeah, you could still, yeah, watch what you got on there. So, all right, let's start actually getting into some video game stuff. I want to say it was Jeff Grubb was talking about it recently on a podcast that Jason Schreier, he's a video game journalist. He's talking about what Jason Schreier was talking about because it was brought up again of Sony Santa Monica's new IP. These are just rumors. We don't have like, concrete stuff on it, but this is more newer information. It's not a new IP, but it's something unexpected and will feel like a new IP. And it's not sci-fi like a lot of people were thinking it was going to be. And it's not a licensed property. So, it's going to feel new, but it's not a new IP. Not licensed and not sci-fi.
Siphon Filter?
Man, okay.
Ghost Recon?
Not Ghost Recon.
No, was it? No, the other one. SOCOM.
SOCOM. Probably not SOCOM.
Mag, bring it back.
Oh
Mag.
my god, right? Look, if Sony, PlayStation ever comes out with a new Siphon Filter, because I honestly believe they will never bring back Siphon Filter. They just won't. Maybe they'll do a remake, but like, or a remaster, not even a remake, a remaster of the first game. But that we will never get any legitimately new Siphon Filter stuff. And if they do, I will fucking cut my balls off and eat them on stream. Never gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't wait, bro. I can't fucking wait to see those balls on stream.
He's like, watch. They're gonna announce. Sony's gonna announce a new Siphon Filter tomorrow.
Shadow dropped. Boom.
Shadow dropped.
That should be a cock and balls at that point. The shadow dropped, dude.
I would love a new Siphon Filter game. Not happening. Not happening. I mean, I would even love like a remaster of the old games, where like, they could just update like how you play them. Because if like I have them on like the PlayStation Classics or whatever, and look, I love the games, but they don't play like they play like crap. They're not very. It's way too clunky. So they could do with some updating, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think it is?
I guess it's
So vague. I have no idea.
like I'm trying to think of all the other PlayStation games.
It's
That's not sci-fi.
I don't know. Talk amongst yourself. I'll be back in like a minute. But just what do you guys? Yeah.
Sly Cooper, like I don't know, like feels new, but
Dude, Sly Cooper would be fucking sick as shit. Ape Escape, dude, that'd be kind of cool. But I doubt it. Santa Monica do fucking that shit, bro. But maybe. Fuck it. I don't know.
it's just so weird. Like I don't know, it's just like there.
I can't. I'm trying to literally think of the other games Sony would have that's just hiding in the background. That isn't sci-fi.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like just fucking tell us what it is.
Hey, don't be a bitch. And since they're fucking skipping Gamecom or whatever, matter. I think we're gonna bring that up in a little bit.
Okay, I am back. I mean, you guys are talking about like old PlayStation IP, right? Like,
Oh yeah, we were talking about what's touching you.
oh
And
my
I
god.
think no, I think Devin said Sly Cooper. I think I brought up Ape Escape or something. It'd be kind of cool, but
I mean,
it's
no,
just
it
Ridge
can't be.
Racer.
It can't be one of. I mean, I would assume it has to be something that's like a, like, character action game. At
Heavenly
least.
Sword.
I mean, maybe. Because like, the funny thing is like when you look at the game, well, maybe Kinetica. I'm looking. Their very first game they made was Kinetica. It's a racing game.
What was it? What was it? Papa Rap? The rapping? What was it?
Parappa the Rapper. Can you imagine
Parappa the Rapper.
Parappa the Rapper? Or Jammer Lammy, whatever it was called. No, I mean, maybe they're bringing back Kinetica. I mean, for all we know, that's literally the first game that right here.
Journey 2.
Journey to Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at like external development games. I guess this is games they helped make, like Twisted Metal, Warhawk. Jesus, Warhawk. I haven't thought.
Warhawk, dude. Fucking Warhawk. Shit. I think I played a LAN party with that one. Tell me.
Bunch of pixel junk games. Maybe it might be a Twisted Metal game because they've helped a lot on Twisted Metal.
And with the new season of the show coming out.
Yeah.
Or maybe The Order 1886. Like a sequel to that.
They're gonna restart the sequel. Like, okay, that's for real. Let's do it this time. But not so shit.
I see it. They helped make this. It's gonna be a new Fat Princess game. We're getting a new Fat Princess game.
Oh, Fat Princess, dude! I remember that shit on the fucking the Vita. Shit. Dragon's Crown.
Dude, that Dragon's Crown game's pretty fun. I wish I could play more of it, but yeah.
Oh, I love playing as the maid chick.
Sure.
Yeah,
Her gameplay.
About,
You're like, obviously for the gameplay.
okay, fine. I play as the Amazonian chick. Too.
Jesus Christ.
I know what kind of man you are.
I know, right?
No, I like that. The game was pretty cool. I think I played on the Vita. I think I wanted to buy it on the PS4.
I'm looking through their list. I'm like, they've helped on development on stuff, but yeah, they've made Kinetica and God of War. That's what they've done. So yeah, we'll see what it is, but yeah. All right, we don't have like so much time left, so I think these next two things that we talk about are gonna take up a lot of time. So we're just gonna. I'm cutting some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about this thing before we talk about the Xbox Ally. So, Virtuous, the studio that just recently they did the Oblivion remaster, but they're also working on Metal Gear Solid. I guess it's called Delta, not Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, whatever. They just laid off some people. 300, which is apparently 7% of how many employees they had. I'm like, Jesus.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's still a lot of people, but 7%? I would have thought that 300 people would have been like more than 7%, but yeah. I mean, obviously, I think we're all going to say the same thing about the just layoffs in general. Jesus Christ sucks. Sad for that. All the normal stuff. The reason I wanted to bring this up is more of what I was talking about with the movies and TV stuff. Is that the discourse online has somehow everyone is blaming Xbox for these layoffs. Literally, there's YouTube videos you can find online of people saying like, "Why is Xbox doing this?" There was this. I actually even like replied to his tweet this YouTuber I'm not gonna name, that said like, if you don't hate Microsoft enough, you're not a true gamer. And it's just like, what the fuck?
Why don't you want to say who the YouTuber is?
Well, he deleted the tweet, and he hasn't even acknowledged it. So whatever.
So
you know, the Act Man. Yeah, it's this YouTuber, the Act Man. Yeah, dude, that guy's been more and more like I replied to one of his tweets, or I think I quote tweeted one of his things. Like, this dude is clearly somehow at one point he huffed some of that Sony PlayStation fanboy drug, and he's trying to get more hits off of it. And he's been like he's become way more anti Xbox, and you know that he's doing it because he's, you know, that's where the views are coming in. Like, I know I'm like, there's not a lot, but like, you know, I'm one of the few like more pro Xbox YouTubers, unfortunately, and pro Xbox stuff does not get a lot of, like, even if you look at like my view count on videos, you know, like I could look it up right now. I had like a video where it's just like I talked that I still like Xbox. It has 17 views right now. It's been out for I don't even know how many days. I published it on the 17th. It's the 20th. A few days. Has 17 views. Obviously, I don't get a lot of views anyways on the channel. But like, if you look at my Microsoft lays off 9,000 people, that's going to be construed as like, oh yeah, he's talking shit about Xbox maybe, or it's just negative Xbox news. Can be looked at as that. You know, that's got 230 views. You know, again, I don't have a lot of fucking views. You know, or like I'm talking about. Here's a video I'm talking about them Xbox confirming future consoles. That's got 3 views. Nobody cared about that. But yeah, I sure as hell talked about, you know, Microsoft doing the layoffs. That's where some people wanted to watch videos. You know, something that could be considered negative. Yeah, that's going to get the views. So that's why I think he's just been, you know, he's been like, he came out with like, fuck, I don't know. I got to look up the video. He put out a video like the death of Xbox or some shit. And it's just like, really? Yeah, the painful death of Xbox. And I'm like, this is why I wanted to talk about this, because I mentioned this earlier when I was talking, when you were basically saying about like Destiny being dead. Like, that's the kind of talk that a lot of people online are like having about Xbox. And like, in your guys' opinion, is Xbox dead?
No, because they have Microsoft money behind them. Destiny is actively, or Sony is actively trying to fucking overthrow Destiny leadership and get rid of them. So there's a big difference.
Yeah, there's that.
There's that.
There's that, but that doesn't mean that Destiny, it still does not mean Destiny's dead. It just means that they want to have complete control because they just don't think Bungie leadership. I mean, a lot of people don't think Bungie leader. It's that one guy, I don't remember his name. The guy, the CEO, like, everyone seems to want to get rid of him apparently. Like, there was like rumors that like, yeah, employees are like, yeah, we don't want him here. He like takes vacations, he buys expensive cars. He doesn't really run the company the way it should be ran, but yeah. Anyways, no. Okay, and JJ, I would assume you're thinking the same thing, right? Like, Xbox isn't dead?
No.
No.
I think it's just a lot of clickbait thingy, just because, again, those are the key things that people want to put in, and then those people that don't like Xbox are like, oh, let me check this video. Boom. You know, like, oh, yeah, Xbox is dead.
Yeah.
Cinema. Bullshit, you know.
And I think that's the thing, too, is that people see this, and it just confirms their beliefs, because that's what they want to believe. They just want to believe, yeah, Xbox is dead. I saw this, so that means it's true. Instead of trying to look at the reality of everything and all the other outside factors, they see this one thing. Oh, Microsoft laid off 9,000 people. Xbox is dead. They canceled Perfect Dark. Xbox is dead. Oh, Virtuous just laid off 300 people. Somehow, because... And obviously, the only reason people think that is because they did the Oblivion remaster. And it's funny, too, when you look, like, at, you know, like IGN had the article. I don't think the headline was that, like, oh, Metal Gear Solid Delta Oblivion remaster developer lays off 300 people. It said Oblivion remaster developer lays off 300 people. So it's clearly trying to skew it to be like, oh yeah, Xbox, right, people? Oh man, give us the clicks. So yeah, I think I put up a video, like, on the channel, like, of just like, this is ridiculous to just. Actually, I think I talked about it in the Microsoft, like, lays off 9,000 people thing. But, like, to be like, Xbox is dead. They literally just confirmed they're coming out with a new console. Whether it's their last console or not, whatever, is neither here nor there. I don't think it's going to be, because they're so heavily reliant on Game Pass nowadays that, like, obviously they need the console to have Game Pass going. For consoles, anyway. I mean, they have their PC version. So
you're saying Xbox is dead in a couple of years?
It's dead in a couple of years, yes.
Fucking knew it.
But yeah, we get this. We get this Xbox is dead narrative every so often, you know, because they're releasing games on PlayStation. They laid off people. They canceled games. Nobody ever says this stuff when PlayStation does it. And I get that PlayStation, when they, you know, lay off people, it's not 9,000. But, you know, Microsoft, they employ so many more people than Sony does. Literally, I think Microsoft just hit $4 trillion in the value of the company or whatever. Yeah.
That's it.
I know, right? That's it. Just I think that is. I want to say they're like the second or third company to do it. I'm like, wait, really? Not a lot of companies have hit that mark. I think one of them, the other one to hit it was like Nvidia. Okay, so the third one, Apple did it too. Nvidia. Oh wait, no. I guess maybe not. This is Nvidia beats Apple and Microsoft. I don't know. Finances are not my fucking thing like this. Oh yeah, Microsoft's second to become $4 trillion company. So Nvidia was first. Jesus. How the fuck did Nvidia become so...
Pandemic, man. They fucking popped off.
Nvidia, bro? I don't know, there's a thing called graphics cards.
Yeah. And everyone during the pandemic was
creams their pants.
wanting.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, you want this graphics card? $2,000.
Jesus, yeah, I know. Yeah, they...
It's like, you see the putting the hair up in a ponytail, like, hey, here's my money.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm not buying a fucking console.
But yeah, I don't know. I could keep going about this, but I on about this whole, like, this absurdity and how stupid it is to keep coming up with this anti-Xbox narrative and everything. But I do want to get your guys' like takes on this. So I don't know, Devin, if you want to go first.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just fucking, it is what it is at this point. I mean, there's like, you know, it's weird, but I mean, what are we gonna do? I mean, Xbox can just keep making bangers. Like, I just don't know. I mean, we can beat this thing to death just like we beat the sniper's mom joke to death, but I mean,
Hey, those are good fucking jokes. Those are good fucking jokes.
I don't know. For me, I'm like, it's the. I think I. Yeah, I did. I put out a tweet that I'm like, I am actually kind of getting. Like, I'm actively hating, like, what people would consider a gamer. Because it's getting, like. I hate this. And yeah, I get it. It's the internet. You know, everything's so sensationalized and hyperbolic and everything. But, like, you know, when you go to the other side of the coin, like Xbox fanboys, like all this shit, like the whole thing that was coming out recently was because Insomniac posted a picture of Spider-Man, like putting up the peace sign or whatever, and like right away, it was just like, holy shit, Spider-Man's coming to Xbox. This is the signal. Like, guys, maybe they're just putting up a picture of Spider-Man, putting up the peace sign. Like, not everything has to be this, like...
deep-seated meaning behind everything.
Yeah. Like, it's... Or, like, oh, this company's doing this, or this company's dead, or this company is desperate now, or whatever it is. Maybe it's just them putting up a picture of a peace sign. Or, like, yeah. Like, it's gotten so fucking just ridiculous. And, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's very tiresome, and I'm already old as it is, and
Yeah, you are.
and it's making me more tired and old. I don't know, JJ. What about you? What do you think?
Like the Xbox dying shit, bro. I think this is lame shit, bro. It's foo-foo lame shit, man. It's just
Fucking Ever doesn't even get that.
I'm not gonna know.
foo-foo
Okay,
lame shit. Hit it with a fitty.
I guess I'm more passionate on this subject just because.
Dude, hey, people
Well,
ain't
like, you
talking
talk
shit,
about
bro.
like you're tired of like fighting an argument. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like
People ain't
like
talking
it's
shit no
like
matter what.
yeah,
Like,
like I don't know.
Xbox
You could
come out with
scream
the
about it till we're
best
blue in the
fucking
face,
game, bro.
but
Like last time I checked, I thought Sony was the one that always didn't want to fucking cross-platform their fucking shit either. But nobody gave a shit. Xbox still a fucking bitch. Like, it doesn't matter.
Mm. That's funny. I don't know. Okay, we'll go ahead and move to the last thing. Let's talk about the Xbox Ally now. This is a leak because it does seem more real, like what it is going to be. So the pricing may have leaked. This is at least in the UK. That it's going to be like 700, whatever the fucking currency is called. $700 for, or 700,
or
not
pounds.
700 euros, pounds, whatever it is. 700 for the cheaper version. The more expensive version is 1,050. Now, obviously, that's not how the pricing works. 1-to-1 like that. This was like converted or something. I think actually. It's looking more like it'll probably be about $600 for the cheaper version, the less powerful version, and $900 for the Ally X version, Xbox Ally X.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Now, obviously, these not confirmed. Like nothing's. Xbox hasn't come out and said this is what the prices are. These are what the prices are. I don't even think we have like an actual release date, right? So.
No.
Yeah. Things are expensive. I mean,
I mean, I thought I was gonna get one, but I mean, if fucking, it's almost like $1,000 for it. It's like, ooh, that's gonna be a tough sell.
Yeah, that's kind of nutty.
Yeah, $900 is a lot of money.
That's a pretty decent computer you can buy. You know, like just.
Yeah, but this one you could go take on the go.
Like at that point, like you can get a Steam Deck. Like,
yeah, Steam Deck.
I mean, like I was, like Steam Deck, you know, Switch, like I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, this plays Steam games and Game Pass stuff.
I understand, or you could just get a like
a Lenovo Legion.
Yeah, you could just get the regular like ROG
or
like
the
Ally. That.
Well, this is gonna be more powerful than that, so that's why if anyone is to go for it,
like, yeah, but I mean, or wait till it drops in price or something, you know, like if this is true. I mean, like that's just it's just a lot of fucking money.
I mean, what I'll probably actually do is get it through like one of those phone apps where you pay like monthly payments. So that's probably the way to go. Or does Rent-A-Center still exist?
Do not go to Rent-A-Center, dude.
Why?
You'll end up paying like, because do you not know how fucking interest rates work? Jesus Christ!
I've never got anything from Rent-A-Center.
Oh, never do. Like you'll rent something and it's like, oh, let's say it's $500. Like by the end of it, you'll pay like $1,100 or even more. Like, you know, it's not like you pay monthly payments of like, it's like, oh, if something's $500, you pay $50 for 10 months and then it's yours. Like you get charged interest rate, and like that's why Rent-A-Center like is a thing. Like it's basically just like a credit card.
How the hell they fucking stayed around for so long?
Yeah, because they're down bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a fucking It's Always Sunny episode where, like, they're like, oh, yeah, we rent this couch. We pay, like, $25 a month, and then we get to have it. It's like, and, like, but they've never owned it, and it's like, Frank does the math or whatever. It's like, you paid, like, $12,000 for this fucking couch. I'm like, wait, are you serious? It's like, yeah, you could have just bought it. Like, if you just saved $25 a month for however long, you could have just fucking bought this. So that's why it's like, yeah. It's like, for the love of God, don't be stupid enough. Like, anyone out there, do not be stupid enough to go to fucking Rent-A-Center.
Yeah, again, I think my dad might have bought, like, something from Rent-A-Center, but I think he straight up bought it. I don't think he was...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're gonna fucking... I guess if you go there and you buy something retail price, but, I mean, they're probably trying to get rid of it at that point if they're not trying to rent something anymore.
I mean, that makes sense because it was a Sega Genesis, and this was, by that point, like, Sega Genesis wasn't as, it was still popular enough, but obviously the Super Nintendo was the thing selling.
Yeah,
that's probably why I got it.
Yeah.
I think I had, like, a college football game on that. And a Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I don't remember what else. Yeah, I didn't actually know that. I did not know that about Rent-A-Center because, like, again, I've never went there, so I've never even looked.
Yeah, it's not like Klarna or those things that are out right now, where it's like where you buy it and, like, yeah, you're doing installments, but it's not like you're getting charged interest on those installments.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah.
Don't go to Rent-A-Center.
Yeah.
So yeah, $900 is looking like it could be the. Now, honestly, look, as expensive as that is, I also still think it's not bad compared to what I thought it would have been. I was thinking.
I guess I also need to see, like, how games, like, I don't know, like, see how games run on it and stuff.
So,
I think I also need to
according to everyone who's actually had hands-on experience with it, games run super great. one of the main games though they were playing was Gears of War Reloaded. So like take
Bro.
that
Come on.
for what you will. But yeah.
I went fucking Cyberpunk, dude. Fucking max.
Max
run crazy?
settings.
You know.
Well, no, okay. These things are not obviously supposed to play games at max settings. They are supposed to play them a little bit more higher.
For 900 for fucking $900.
It's still a handheld. Like, it's not gonna.
I mean, it better be running fucking games better than the Switch 2 does.
Switch and
Know that
fucking
for
Steam
sure.
Deck. So like,
I mean, I wouldn't.
Like,
I wouldn't
I'm
put it past.
I'm
them.
not expecting 4K 60 frames a second, but
well, if you want to, your battery would be like fucking half an hour.
yeah. Well, or this thing better have a fucking sweet ass battery in it too.
I think like the battery life better be pretty big too.
I think yeah. Well, no. So, like, that's the other thing that they're. Why this one's supposed to like you would want to go for the Xbox Ally over the ROG Ally, the regular one, is that like. Yeah, the battery life is gonna last longer because of they're gonna have their new UI with it or whatever. Eventually, that is supposed to go over to the regular Ally, but yeah, but this one's supposed to be more optimized for like playing, on a handheld with the UI and everything. So I don't know. I mean, I do want to get one, but yeah, that's
rough, buddy.
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Like I said, and it's like one of those things. Like, I don't know. We wait a year, will it go down in price?
I don't even know.
I don't know, because I see. Well, I don't know, because I see like Mario 64 will tweet out like the other ones go on sale and stuff like that. So I'm like, I don't know, can we, like we'll we'll eventually be able to get it for like $600,
If it ever gets down to that, oh yeah, that'd be great. But yeah,
Or if it does well, I mean, like it does well, and they make another one, then like the first generation one would be cheaper, but like still a good option. I don't know. Lots of stuff to think about.
all right. You guys got any more thoughts on that though?
No.
Hopefully, they don't tell us to get a second job to afford it.
Jesus Christ!
If you're a true fan, you would fucking buy it.
Oh God! If you're a true fan, you'd find. Oh man, the amount of times, yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like a lot, but like seriously, these CEOs need to shut up when it comes to like telling us like
Yeah, you get caught cheating on your wife at a Coldplay concert.
with a less attractive chick too. That's the worst part, dude. Like, have you seen his?
I think the worst part is getting caught at a Coldplay, going to a Coldplay concert.
Jesus Christ, you might be. You know what? I think you're right on that. All right, and we're going to end on that. All right, so that was episode 61 of the Gaming Chamber podcast. I have been your host, Everett.
Boo.
If you like what we do, our stupidity, our discussions, as always, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good shit. Devin?
Gotta touch Everett.
Oh my God.
He loves it.
JJ?
I will also be touching Everett.
My God. All right, and until next time, we'll catch you later.